It is the opinion of this clinician, based upon some working with it, the cap screws have a tendency to get in the way when articulation time comes, and it is very important to pay close attention because the wing can cam over and interfere with the articulation of the model. Secondarily, it is extremely difficult to secure the wing nuts tight enough. One risks having the ear bow be loose and unknowingly gets shifted at the wrong time. When articulating the maxillary model to the articulator, some preliminary settings need to be accomplished. Make sure that the pin setting is at 0. The centric pin is turned down and the bail is locked over the top of the pin at the rear of the articulator. Next, take the incisal guide table off the articulator, place the ear bow mounting table onto the articulator. There are 2 settings for this. One is for a shorter articulator that is no longer manufactured, and the taller one with the cap screw in place can be seen here is for the taller articulator. Notice also there's an optional space block on the lower member of this articulator. This serves to reduce the amount of plaster used in the mounting of the mandibular models. It also makes the larger articulator identical with the shorter one should there be any crossover in the inventory of the articulators a dentist may have. It is important to remove the foam horseshoe from the bite fork assembly. Loosen the cap screw so that the bite fork assembly can swing free to the side. Using mounting stone of choice, build up a patty of stone to support the bite fork assembly. If this is not done, the bite fork may flex at the time of articulation and result in a less accurate mounting. Be sure the stop collar on the ear bow rod rests firmly on the mounting table and set the cap screw. The finger pushing on the bite fork assembly demonstrates a solid base to articulate the maxillary model. It is very important to index the cast and wet the stone before articulation so that one can get a good mounting. The index is important in the event the model separates from the mounting. If this were to happen, the model could be easily reattached to the mounting plate. Make sure that the pin setting is 0 and the pin passively rests on the mounting table. If the pin does not rest on the mounting table, modify the model until it does. Mix the mounting stone and place both on the mounting plate and model. Place just enough to tack the 2 together. Beautifying and finish the completed articulation will occur later. It makes it easier to have a nicer result if the excess bulges are removed at this time. Later, mix up some more of the same stone, and just like decorating a cake, spoon some more stone into the deep defects and voids to fill them up and make a uniform mounting. Once this is completed, use one's finger under running water and smooth the wet plaster. In this case, the use of running water was not possible, but it can be seen how with water and a wet finger one can easily smooth up the stone and have a presentable mounting that is 1, stable, and 2, looks good. It is critical to have the articulator mounting base free of any debris, as well as making sure no plaster is left on the bottom side of the plate. Paying attention to details is the first step to accuracy. The mounting table and the mounting base can be removed from the articulator as well as returning the incisal guide table back into position. Articulating the mandibular cast depends on the clinician's choice of either an MIP mounting or a centric bite registration.